A few of the things most sailors hope they never have to replace, mainly due to cost, are the engine and mast. 4 years ago, I bought my boat with a brand new engine after the original failed during the sea trial. 1 month later, I had to buy another new engine due to improper installation. Now, going into my 4th season of sailing, I will have replaced or upgraded nearly every single thing on this boat. Stepping a mast has always seemed daunting to me, but now, after the furler broke a few months ago, I have no choice but to replace my entire mast.
What's my favorite boy doing? Where is it? Bob, you didn't bring it back. Really? Mako, what are we doing today? So today I'm going to the dock in about 20 to 30 minutes to get the mast removed. Beginning this week, I will have almost replaced every single thing on this boat. As I mentioned last episode and earlier in the season, the furler broke on my mast, which is where the banging sound comes from and why I can't use the mainsail. Z-Spar and FKG brainstormed a little bit and I need a whole new mast. So it got in this morning. I'm headed to the dock today. Nomad is the electrical company on this island right next to FKG. They're gonna come over. I traced all the light wires. That was super easy. I'm gonna have them trace all the Garmin electronic stuff. I think that's gonna be a job. Hopefully it all goes smoothly. So I'm gonna go get fenders out, clean up the deck a little bit. After going through that back room, I'm throwing out, giving away quite a bit of things. But I was gonna wait to the dock to take it all over. Big week ahead of us. Before we get into the rest of the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Element. Element electrolytes have been one of the things that helps me get through this lifestyle. And I know that sounds a bit extreme, but I honestly wouldn't get through some of these days without them. They have a science-backed ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. The right balance of electrolytes is so important because it helps with hormone regulation and keeping all the fluids balanced in your body, which optimizes the hydration, allowing your cells to function as they're supposed to. Sleep is a big thing for me, muscle cramps, and their science-backed ratio improves all of these. I'm opening the raspberry salt flavor. I love every flavor. And that being said, if you go buy a pack today using drinkelement.com/LaurenLanders, you can try every flavor because your order will come with a free sample pack. I'm actually drinking this for my pre-workout today. So there are all of these amazing flavors: unflavored mango chili, grapefruit, raspberry, watermelon, lime, orange, no flavor if that's your preference. And I also want to mention, because the sample pack comes with a chocolate one, and right now Element is offering the chocolate medley pack for winter. This goes great in your hot chocolate and your coffee. I have tried it. I do enjoy it. You'll get your free sample pack with any order at drinkelement.com/LaurenLanders. I really love Element. I take it every single day. And now we can get back to the video. One other thing I want to address as I'm going to the dock, because I'm very excited to be going to a dock, is the theft here in Sint Maarten. And I'm mainly pointing this out because I'm pretty real time, and if you are coming this way, it's good to know. Theft has been really bad here. There's been 6 or 7 boardings in the past week alone on the French and Dutch side. It's been mainly catamarans as well, but if you are headed this way, just know that I have a camera on the back of my boat. As you guys have seen before, I've had it off for quite a while, and when the hurricane came, I unplugged it, and then I just reconnected the solar panel on it, and I'm gonna put that link here because it is solar powered. I just have it zip tied, so you can kind of put it anywhere. As long as your internet's on, it will alert you. It has different alarm settings, so I have my strobe light, so if anyone, including me, comes to the back of the boat during whatever time you set, you can set what hours that you want it to go off to. So there's also a sleep mode that I leave on during the day usually. But I'll get into that too. So flashlight and audible alarm can go off if you want them to. It will record any movement. One of the boats was actually the third time they were boarded, they were gone, and it was at 4:30 p.m. yesterday, so it was even in the middle of the day, apparently. If you're coming this way, I highly recommend. I know a camera isn't going to prevent stuff, but they do seem to be deterred by someone confronting them, or if a camera goes off. It seems to be worse in the lagoon, worse on the French side, but yeah, I'm happy to be going to a marina. One of the reasons I don't really sleep on the boat is a fear of being boarded, so I'm really happy that I'll be somewhere that seems a little bit safer. I'm mainly putting this out because I did have friends that were boarded last year here. Yeah, it's been going on and it's pretty current, so. So I anchored by a mooring ball and I'm pretty sure that my chain and bridle are wrapped around it. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. Unfortunately, the mast is delayed again. It won't be here till tomorrow morning now. You and I are not gonna get to see it go in, which is kind of unfortunate, pretty unfortunate actually. But other than that, it's hot on the dock, so they're about to plug me in for AC and water. And if you guys see anything, like any of other hardware that you think needs to be replaced or whatever, just let me know.
Okay. Just give it a good hard tug.
This one?
All right, pull that out to you.
So my mast just arrived. It's about noon. The team disassembled the entire boat this morning. I'm gonna go over there while they're unwrapping the mast. The mast has to be shipped in 2 parts. Right here is where it'll have to be spliced together. Good morning, Mako. It's today. He hates being locked up in the boat, but there's a lot of dogs around, so I don't want him to leave the boat. Put his harness on and he's happy. Today, the crane is gonna get here at 10 a.m. to take the mast off. It's insane. I can't believe it's happening. They done a little prep on the mast. After they get it off, they're gonna have to finish splicing it. He said, it's okay, it's just people, bub. He thinks it'll take about 6 to 8 hours once they start to finish the new mast. He thinks it may go back in on Thursday, but we'll see how everything goes. I really hope I'm here for it to go back in. That way we both can see it. I know it won't be finished. I have the guys at Nomad. They're gonna finish some of that wire. They're gonna fish it through for me. Fishing it through stainless is not pleasant. I also asked them to just double check that everything works. So the radar, the VHF, all the lights, those should be easy. But I said, make sure all my electronics work. Please do my nav lights right. This is still get corroded every sail, I feel like. So it feels good to be in really good hands. I trust all the guys here. They do a phenomenal job. Yeah, I'm so happy to be somewhere where I don't have to oversee every single thing. I also asked them to make a list for me for if they see anything that doesn't look right or if that I should replace or whatever, to make note of that, because it's nice to have someone else seeing that. Mako's just a little rain. It's okay. I'll see you when the action begins.
We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay.
Obviously, the bang can stay. The furling line can stay.
I won't let you down.
Because the mast is shipped from Europe, container is still there. Your mast is longer than the container yet. So they build the mast with a single piece and then cut it in half and create the splice kit so they can then put it in the container and ship it overseas. Almost all of the masts that we receive come from Europe, so they have to be done like that when they're built over here. Your current mast doesn't have a splice because it was probably built in France, whereas your new one is getting put together as we speak.
Stars for hours, 'cause you're a renegade. I could be the one.
They're finishing up the splice on my new mast. They're getting the silicone out from under the mast and making sure all the lines are right. And the crane just got here, so they're gonna be pulling in and getting set up.
Yeah, I got you.
Head stays off, Nick's on the tag lines. Are you ready?
No, I'm having
No?
problems with these wires.
You having problems? Oh, you didn't stick it in yet?
They won't go in, so I was like, I'll deal with it later, and now it's later.
And now it's later.
Okay, as you're ready.
Yeah, once you have your fingers out of it. Yeah, you good?
Yep.
All right.
Is there a spare rope up there?
You want a line to get around the back?
Yeah, I can't put my hands in there.
No, Collie's a bit slow.
Holy shit.
You good?
Hold.
And like 4 gallons of water just came out of the rig.
Okay, that's all right.
I just wanted to drain a minute first.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Go for it. Yeah.
You can go straight up?
Straight up. Arthur,
Yeah.
FYI,
Yeah.
this foot has a tiny lip,
Okay.
so it's got to be perfect in that hole.
He's got to come forward or
No. It just has to be perfect in the mast collar.
Yeah.
We have a dilemma. This is the mast foot that came with yours.
And it doesn't.
Right, I'll find a solution. What we might have to do is get the old base of the old mast and
form
adapt
it
it
for
to the
the new one.
profile so we can go back onto these.
Okay.
And if we have to put this in, it means we have to destroy half the boat. Damn! Nothing's ever straightforward.
No, it isn't.
Nothing ever is.
I knew something wouldn't work.
I've got a new collar.
Okay.
That'll come out. Relieved is off?
Yeah. Mako, what you doing?
Anyway, you guys would know Michelle because she works for Just Cats. And then she went
Mako hasn't been out here since the mast has been removed. I'm actually a little surprised he's wandering right now. And everyone's coming in for happy hour at the Lagoonies. Mako, hey. Bubba. You already ready to go in? Come on. So I just wanted to hop on here very quickly. So today's Thursday, I am flying out in like 2 hours and I have a lot to do. The mast is not gonna be put on today because the foot, something was misaligned. So as I was saying, I am leaving today. I was just checking in with FKG at the front desk. All this area is like kind of one, everyone knows each other. So whenever the mast is put back in, unfortunately, you and I are not gonna see it going in. They're gonna move it to the dock. And so everything should be finished by the time I come back, which is, I'm caught up to real time now. You guys know what's going on. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas wherever you are and whatever you celebrate. I will be spending it with family and I'll be back on the boat before we know it and sailing off to another place.